Hey, glow getters. What's going on? Can everybody hear me? We got sound? Yeah, looks good. Looks good. What is happening, everybody? How are we today? Sorry, I'm trying to get my space organized here. Here we go. There we go. What's up? Hi, Soph. Hey, Robbie. Hi, Marnes. Happy Sunday, Mama Banks. Hi, Anna, aka Kevin. So excited. Yes, me too. Happy to have you here. How is everybody doing? How are we all? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What's the word, folks? Yes, Marnes. Sorry, I was driving when I saw your messages, and yeah, we need to chat. Fabulous, yay! I love fabulous, Robbie. Of course, you're fabulous, though, darling. Troy and Soph are good. Glad to hear it. It's a pretty great day today. It's a pretty great day, I gotta say. Got a bunch of stuff done and met up with a friend, and yeah, just good times. I am glad to see you all. I was actually thinking a lot about you guys today. You were on my mind. So I am definitely happy to be here with you as always. And I'm excited for tonight's messages, this week's messages, because when I was doing my Sunday morning routine and did a check-in with Spirit, well, we know what happened last week. They were like, nope, you're doing it live. You're doing personal readings for people. And so I was all like, all right, what are we doing today? And they're like, nope, you can pull cards today, but they are going to be different. Okay, you just let me know. And yeah, we had a good little chat, me and Spirit. And, got to, they were very specific this week about how these readings were going to go, which decks I was going to use for what, and yeah, they had some things that they wanted to say. So, what do we got here? We got messages, lots of messages. Okay, surprised myself. I've had a weekend of stops and starts. Went to do something and caught sight of something else. Surprising. I got quite a few things done. Yes. Well, you know what, Mama Banks? That Spirit just guiding you and telling you what's important, what needs to get done, and what doesn't. So it's all good. Still pretty happy for Melola's reading last night and excited to hear what you have. Yeah, I'm excited too. Bonnie, wait, I need a road date too. Miss you so much. You're getting a big hug. I'm going to make it awkward. Yes. Yeah, listen, I have already told some people. Marnie and I have met up a couple of times in the last couple of weeks, and yeah, it for sure got awkward because we hugged a lot. And I loved every second of it. I am so happy and so thankful that we are moving forward, with this whole mess that's going on in the world. And, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and, we just have to be, we still have to be diligent, diligent. You guys know what I'm trying to say. We still have to be careful. We still have to be conscious of the safety of ourselves and the people around us, for sure. But listen, this time a year ago, nobody knew what the hell was going on. At least now we've got some idea what summer's going to look like this time around, and I am here for it. Okay, I am here for it. But yes, Bon, we will have a row date. We'll have a row and Bon date for sure, for sure. It was good, Marnes, wasn't it? It was. Yes, Anna, yes. All of us. We need like a big, just big old party. But anyways, you guys, so like I was saying, Spirit was being very, very descriptive. Hey, John. Thankfully, I didn't have to call you today. I figured out my tech on my own. That's because the last time you were here, we told it what's up. But yeah, so Spirit was being very detailed today about what cards, what everything. I mean, they usually are, but they kind of leave the messages, you know. But this time around, they were all like, we're in that switch it up phase right now, apparently. I don't know if it's the retrograde. I don't know what it is, but today Spirit was like, we're gonna do general. We're not gonna do like personal this time around, but what happened? I'm moving in. Who's moving in? Where are you moving? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, Spirit was all like, no, it's going to be general, but this time around, we're not just going to do 3 cards, kind of general, weave the message together, everybody make a wish. This time around, this week, you guys, oh my gosh, we are doing past, present, and future. So it's still 3 cards, as you saw. Hopefully you've picked your stack. But the first card is going to be what we need to release from the past. The second card is going to be what we need to focus on right now in the future, in the present. And the third card is what's coming up in the future. I'm so excited, and these messages are good. So hopefully you guys are ready for what's about to happen, because it's going to be super duper fun. What else? Anything else? I don't have any other news, you guys. That's all. You know, I like to tell you sometimes how Spirit guides me to do things. So, you know, that's that. But who is ready for these messages? Yes, Mama Banks, Mammoth Hug Fest. I'm here for it. I'm in all the way. All the way in. Yeah. Right, Bond. Right. Yeah, we talked about that. Bond's moving in just to make up for this last year and a bit of garbage. Okay, you guys. Robbie is ready. I got the two hands up. So, let's do this. Okay. Stack number 1 is the red stone. I forget what stone this is. Doesn't really matter. Spirit just said, you're doing red, white, and green. Okay. I got you. So, for the past, and remember, this is what we need to focus on releasing. For the past, we are using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. For the present, we're using the Moonology Oracle. And for the future, we are using the Wisdom of the Oracle. So, stack number 1. We have, in the past position, we have the Knight of Pentacles. In the present, we have the full moon in Capricorn, which is the end of a tough cycle approaches. And in the future, we have chaos and conflict. Nobody panic. If this was your stack, do not panic, because this message was channeled. Okay, so starting with the past, what we need to release in this stack. The Knight of Pentacles, he represents hard work, but slow progress. Very controlled, very methodical, very sort of step by step. The message here for this card about what we need to release is we need to release control. We have had such a tight hold on the things we're trying to do, the dreams we're trying to accomplish, that it becomes counterproductive. And as I've said this to you guys many, many times, when we stop trusting in the universe and its ability to help us, to bless us, and to provide for us, we block our own progress. And that's exactly what's happened here. So the time we've had this sort of in this is this past energy. So we've been holding on so tight, we've lost trust, we've forgotten how to be grateful for what we have, for the moments that we have, the abundance that we have in all its many forms. And that has maybe slowed the progress, which is why we're on this Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight. So in the present, we have full moon in Capricorn. And this is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this toughness that we've just come out of with this slow moving knight, this is coming to an end. But what we need to work on, or what we need to focus on right now in order to bring about the end of this cycle, is we need to switch it up. We've been too methodical. We've been too stuck to our set ways of doing things. It's time to get a new plan. Dream bigger is what I heard. Apply for a new job. Go out and find new friends. Not that you need to ditch your old friends, but change it up. Maybe your circle needs to get a little bit bigger. You know, if maybe you've been single for a long time, go on some dates, right? Even throughout this pandemic, it's not like we've had to stay away from people. A lot of us have chosen to. And of course, I'm not saying to ditch all of the protocols, all of the restrictions and everything like that. But we have to stop living in this fear that we can't be around people anymore, because we need people. Humans are social. Yes, we have introverts and all the rest of it. But in general, the human race is a social race. We are a social species. So it's time to just inject some new energy into our lives, inject some new experiences, have some new experiences. It's going to look different because of the times that we're in, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't happen or can't happen. So, that's the focus here, is to change it up, get a new plan, try something new, try a bunch of new things, and set some new goals. And then we have, in the future position, we have chaos and conflict. And I know this sounds really bad, but it's actually not. So when I looked at this, I myself panicked a little bit. I'll be honest. I was like, how am I supposed to tell them to, let go of the control, let go of this, change it up, and then it leads to chaos and conflict. That's not going to go over very well. I know my glow getters. They're going to call me on this. And Spirit said, hold on, look at the card. Look at the card. And so I looked at the card, and what I see is a zebra who's painted himself like a giraffe. And we've talked about this card before, but this is why they wanted me to look at it again, because he's been focusing on the wrong thing. He focused on what he looked like, and he tried to hide that. He or she, I guess, right? Tried to hide it. And what happens is that's where the chaos and conflict comes in. When we are not true to ourselves, when we are not living in our own skin and comfortable there, we create the problems. We create the blockages. We create the slow process. We created ourselves. This past energy that they were like, this is what the message is. This past energy is self-made. We mounted this slow, almost dead horse and thought that we were gonna, win a day at the tracks. Like it's not gonna happen. And that's why the full moon in Capricorn came in, because it's time for us to switch that up. Start thinking bigger, being bigger. It's time for us to step into our own power. A zebra is beautiful. Every single zebra is different, even though they all have black and white stripes, and at first glance they look the same. But when you start comparing them, And this is not to say we need to start comparing ourselves to others, but when you start really looking at the finer details of a zebra, every one is different. The stripes are different colors, different shapes, different widths. There's more of them or less of them. They are all unique. So the message here is that we need to actually create a little bit of chaos and conflict in our current status, in our current energy, in order to bring about positive change. Only good can come when we are living our true selves and stepping into our true purpose. But that growth, and that's what they're saying right now, is that we need to, the future is about growth, about movement, about evolution, about enlightenment. Nobody can say with honesty that that growth and evolution and enlightenment process is pain-free. It involves pain. It is uncomfortable. It messes up your whole shit. It messes all your shit up. But then it puts it back together, nice and neat. It rebuilds stronger and less breakable, less shakeable. And that is what the future of this stack is that there will be a moment, there will be a period of discomfort. But that is only so that we can be reborn stronger and better. And when that message came up, I was all like, okay, Spirit, I see what you're doing here. I got it. This is amazing. So that is stack number 1, past, present, and future. Let go of the control. Switch it up. Make a new plan. Be ready for a little bit of discomfort, but again, trust and be grateful that you have the opportunity to grow back stronger and better. I'm going to leave it right there with that one, you guys. There's not much else I can say there. But I hope that that made sense. I hope that that resonated with some of us. I know it is definitely resonating for me right now. But yeah. Looks like carnelian. Does it? Isn't, I thought carnelian was like kind of orange, like orangey. This is red and it's, whoops, I'll drop it. It's got like it's almost blue, like lines, veins, they look like. And then there's just a big old white patch of, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay. Who's ready? Hey, Anne. Welcome to the party. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. Can't reply to text watching on my phone. Oh. Do not disturb. Bon is concentrating. I love you, Bonnie. Okay. So, stack number 2, you guys. We have the snow quartz. Wait, stone. And we have, yes, we have in the past position, we have the sun. In the present, we have new moon, which is a new start is coming. Are you picking up the theme here? The end of a tough cycle, a new start is coming. I'm just saying. And in the future position, we have to be fair. So, when it comes to the past and the sun, so the sun represents abundance, growth, strength, light. I've said it before. I'll say it again. It is one of my most favorite cards in the tarot deck, any tarot deck, because it is just the most positive card. Now, we are talking about the past, and we're talking about specifically what we need to let go of in the past. So I really had to concentrate on this card for a minute. And looking at this person on this unicorn horse, I guess it's the horse because they're holding the flag pole. the the sort of composure of this person is actually quite arrogant. And of course, Spirit let me know I was on the right track here with this Sun card in the past position of this reading, is that with all of the bounty that the Sun brings, that the Sun represents, we can get attached to the ego of it all. So we get cocky, right? Look at him or her. Not even holding on to the horse, riding bareback, not holding on, like smiling, cheesing for the camera. You know, if this was like a picture, cheesing for the camera, not really focusing on the journey. Trusting, which is good. It's good to trust that, you know, all the flowers are in bloom, the sunflowers and the... I don't know what they're the leaves of the sunflowers. Okay, never mind. But anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? Trusting that that sun is behind him or her. They, thank you. Yes, thank you, Robbie. They. Trusting that the sun is behind them, shining light on their path, you know, sending them forth in with love and all the rest of it. But that's a bit of ego. Because they're also trusting that this horse knows the way, that this horse is just going to go the right way. Well, you do have to do a little work, right? We've talked about this. The universe is not just going to hand you things, right? There is some work to be done. So in the past position, what we need to let go of here is this ego, this sense of entitlement, this belief that everything I want just comes to me. No. When you see people getting the things that they want, they have done some work, whether it be manual labor, whether it be spiritual work, emotional work, all of the above. They've done some kind of work. The universe does not just hand us whatever we ask for. Trust and believe. So we need to let go of that ego. In that past, we've been living in that energy for quite some time, and it's time now to release it, to let it go. Right? They are. You guys, can you hear that? Yeah. It's the ego police, Robbie. They're coming. The ego police is coming. Okay. So then, in the present, we've got new moon. A new start is coming, and this card, the message that I got here was that we need to focus right now on that change, on that shift. We need to create that new beginning for ourselves. We need to step away from the energies of ego and conceit and entitlement. We need to step away from that. We need to step up and do the work we need to do. Because our dreams can, and do come true. They do. But again, it is about work. It's not about hitching a ride on the fastest horse. It's about digging down. It's about getting into that Knight of Pentacles energy, making plans, being methodical, doing things that are only for our highest and greatest good, and making sure that we are encouraging and supporting those around us to do the same. That's where the gratitude comes in. When you can be truly grateful for what you have, you want to share it. You want to pass it on. And that's what this new this new moon card in the present position is. It's about creating true abundance and blessings for ourselves by sharing it out, by encouraging those around us, by releasing limiting beliefs, releasing all of the energy that no longer serves us and actually causes us blockages. And believing that our dreams do come true. They will. And then we have in the future position, to be fair. And this card represents justice. She's holding the scales of justice. Okay, I'm going to just start saying they. I'm going to use non-binary terms for all of it. So they are holding the scales of justice. And they are equally balanced on either side. So, in the future position, it's about getting our just rewards. It's about karma. It's about believing and trusting that what is meant for you will be yours. But you see, this person, they're actually holding the scales. They are working to keep them balanced, to keep those scales balanced. They are using their shoulders, their backs, their necks. They are working for that balance. So again, it is a reminder that going forward, while what is meant for you will be with you, will be yours, it will not happen without some work from you. So we need to get to work. We need to stay working in order to receive those blessings, to receive that abundance in all its many forms. I've said it again. We have some new people watching, so I want to say it one more time, that abundance is not just about money. An abundance of love, an abundance of peace, an abundance of joy, an abundance of stability, an abundance of pride. There was one more that they just said, and now I lost it. I mean, obviously, abundance, financial abundance, we all know that one. But abundance comes in so many forms. And this is not about chasing the dollar. This is not about chasing prosperity. This is about chasing all of the abundance. And you guys, I just picked this up. Look at the number on this card. 38. 38 reduced down is 11. The number 11. The number 11 is a manifestation number. It's about manifestation. So this message is ringing even more true and solid right now with the whole do the work to get the reward. Because when you manifest, you can't manifest. Manifesting is not just wishing. Not just sending a prayer up to the universe hoping that they answer you. No. Manifesting is about making a commitment. Manifesting is about making a plan. Manifesting is about clearing energies and replacing them with the positive energies that are of and for your highest good. And to be fair, when you manifest, you get what is meant for you. You create the space for what is meant for you to come into your energy. Oh my God. Brills. Amazing. That is stack number 2, you guys. The white stone. Just to recap, the past, let go of ego, release the energy of ego. Current, present, new start, believe in your dreams, but create that new start for yourself by releasing that ego, by releasing all of the energy that doesn't serve you, and trust and believe that doing that work will manifest you everything that is meant for you. Whew. Love it. Loving it. Amen. Oh, amen, Robbie is right. Amen. I just heard that gospel song. I forget how it starts, but I know that it has the big like, amen, 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 amen. That's what you did, Robbie. You got me singing on the live. Okay, stack number 3. Are we ready? She's back. Yay, I woke up in time to join. Yes! Then Rhonda, look at you coming in right on time because we're on the green stone. And welcome, welcome, welcome back. We have missed you. We are all sending you healing energy, positive vibes, all the love, all of that. Okay. All right. So, greenstone, jade. Okay. So, Rhonda, if you, just to recap, we're doing it a bit differently this week. Spirit wanted us to do a little bit of a past, present, and future type reading. So, each of the 3 cards represents past, present, or future. I will give you a summary and then we'll get into it. So, in the past energy, in the past position, we have the Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse. I don't love reading reversals, but this time they were all like, oh no, you are reading this reversal. We did that on purpose. Okay then. In the present energy, we have Full Moon in Virgo. You are good enough. You are good enough. It's not you are good at, it's not you're good enough. It's you are good enough. Verbal punctuation. I don't know if it's a thing, but I just made it so. And in the future, we have all that glitters. This card, every time I use this deck, this card comes out. But this time, it's a good one. So, past energy, Fool in reverse. This, in the reverse, the Fool card, represents having dreams but not going after them. Like false starts is what I heard. So it's like you have all these dreams but you never actually leave the starting line. Right? So what we have to release in this card, in this energy, is the fear of the unknown. That is what is keeping us in that false start. Like, we get this great idea, we get our toe just on the starting line, and we're like, no. And I'm just hearing again, ego. This is the side of ego when we're talking about shadow work. This is the side of ego that keeps us stuck. Right? Ego will keep us safe from doing dangerous things, but ego will also keep us stuck when it's like, hey man, you're supposed to go. Look, he's on the... Okay, I'm just going to flip him for a second. He is right on the cliff. He's right on the cliff. And I'm not going to say that he's getting ready to jump off, because when you jump, you fall. This man, this fool, is getting ready to launch. Not jump, launch. Because when you launch, what happens? You fly. You soar. So it's an intentional move. Now, in this energy, though, in this position, we're in the reverse. So he's scared to take that step to launch. He's got big dreams of flying and soaring, but he pumps the brakes right at the last minute. Robbie, they pumped the brakes right at the last minute. So we need to release that. We need to let go of that fear of the unknown. The fear, I'm also hearing fear of success. I've heard this card referred to in the past as like, a fool's journey. A fool's journey is something that there's no plan, there's no rhyme or reason. You just get in the car, you get on the horse, whatever your motor, get on your feet, and you just go. And it's a fool's journey. So we need to release the fear of that unknown. Like, this is just not going to work. We need to release that side of ego that's keeping us stuck to this spot. Release the fear of failure. It's all about releasing fear. Fear is the main release, but just to give you some of us an idea of what the fear is that we're trying to release. The fear of failure. Perhaps the fear, I'm hearing the fear of responsibility. Like, if I step off this cliff, if I launch off this cliff, now I have to fly. I don't have a choice. I have to do it. Otherwise, I will fall. So some of us may be experiencing a fear of the responsibilities of whatever that dream or that vision that we have, whatever it might be. We're scared to actually do it, though. And it's time to just cut that shit out. Cut it out. Because why? Because in current energy that we should be focusing on in the present, you are good enough. You've got this. Stop worrying. Stop second guessing yourself. Speak your truth about what you want and why. Why are you at this cliff to begin with? What got you to this point? Is it still true? Maybe the reason the false starts are because this isn't actually what you want. You just thought you should want it. So it's time. Speak your truth. Speak your truth to yourself. Understand why you want it and what it is exactly that you want, that you're trying to accomplish. And then ditch the worry and the second guessing and the fear of it all. Go for it. Go for it. You've got the universe behind you. They're ready to give you this. They are ready to give you this. All you have to do is ask for it. All you have to do is work for it. Take that step and launch. And what happens if you do that? If you follow this guidance from the universe? All that glitters. And usually we're talking about the masks and removing the masks. This is what happens if we remove that mask. Remember? Right here I said, be honest with yourself. Be truthful. Speak your truth to yourself about what it is you want and why you want it. You're removing the mask. When you remove that mask, the universe, check out the universe over here. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but in here I see a face as well. It's a little less focused than this one. But it's like you got double. You got double universal energy coming at you to create what? Oh, only a mountain full of gold. Abundance. Like we talked about. This is symbolic. Again, we're not just only speaking about financial abundance, but all of it. The freedom and the peace that comes from removing a mask. From speaking your truth and not being worried about the outcome. That's the other thing that we need to release is the fear of the outcome. Like, what if it doesn't happen? What if it does happen? And all the rest of it. We got to, once we release all of that, take that mask off, ditch ego. Look what we end up standing on. A mountain full of bloody gold, you guys. And that's the work. That's the work that I'm talking about. You know, this is the number 16. Reduced, it's a number 7. I don't remember off the top of my head. Marnes might know what the number 7 is in numerology, but we all know lucky 7. Right? 7 is a number of luck. That's universally known. Well, does it get much more lucky than, you know, a 10-foot high pile of gold? I feel like not so much. And these aren't just, you know, these are like all gems and coins and all kinds of things. So they all different shapes and sizes representing all the different types of abundance that we should be working towards. And it is possible. In stack number 3, which by the way, Jade is the stone or the crystal for prosperity. Specifically money. It's the money stone, the color of money. I mean, not our money, but American money. It's the color of American money. And are you picking up what I'm putting down with that? Like, do I have to say more? Because I feel like Spirit's all like, you done did that. You said that. But that's what I have, you guys. Like, take the launch. Make the launch. Dream big. Go after it. It's waiting to be given to you. if you just put in a little bit of work and you believe in yourself. The person who launches off a cliff believes that they will fly. The person who jumps knows they're going to hit the ground. They just hope it'll be a soft landing. Think about that. And if you make that launch and you believe in yourself, you will land eventually. But you'll land on a pile of abundance. Marnes, I knew you'd come through, Marnes. Number 7, you're on the right path and the outcome will exceed your expectations. The number 7 is a sign that divine magic, 2 spirits. Again, I'm probably the only one seeing it, but I'm just saying, I see 2. Divine magic is supporting you and opening doors of opportunity. That's it. That's it. I can't say any more about that. It's crazy. That is crazy. It's not crazy. I'm trying to stop saying things are crazy because in this world that I am living in now, it's not crazy. It's spirit. What, John? Are you still here? I wonder if you're. Oh, you might still be driving. But what did we come up with? What was our word? What was our word? We both agreed we were going to stop saying things are crazy. Especially when he and I get together because our conversations are not crazy. Amazing. Amazing is the word I'm going to replace crazy with. Things are amazing. And these messages, you guys, I don't know how you're feeling about them. Spirit is getting more and more bossy with me in terms of how we do these lives. So this was all them. They were like, we need to, throat chakra. They were like, we need to speak your truth. We need to switch it up. We need to keep it interesting and we need to deliver the messages in a different way. So get your cards and let's do this thing. And I said, okay. And so here we are. What do you guys think? How did you guys like that? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Lilies of the field. Oh, that's what okay. I'll watch it back, Mama Banks, and I'll watch that. I feel like I've heard that title before, but is it a book? Was it a book? I mean, most movies start as books, but love. Damn, I liked it a lot. Amazing. Amazing! Soph liked your message. Soph, what stone did you pick, Angel? My niece. My niece who's going to be 8 this year. Very, very, very bright young lady. I might be a little bit biased, but, that's my prerogative, y'all. Soph picked the green. Okay, Soph. Let's go launch ourselves off of things. Let's do it. Of course you picked green. Why would I have even... Oh. Her favorite color is only green, so duh. Auntie, dropping the ball a little bit. Sydney... Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Book and movie. First movie for Sidney Poitier. Okay. I remember watching movies of his, so maybe I've even seen it. I don't know. Because my mom really likes him. Actually, both my parents do. So I remember watching his old movies. She said she can't fly, she's human. Oh, Soph. Soph, you're funny. I'll talk to you about that one day. About your wings. All right, you guys, that is the weekly message. I loved it. I'm glad you guys seem to like it. I'm sure Spirit will guide me when we're going to do that one again. They said they really enjoyed the live personal readings from last week. The way we did that last week. So they said that's probably going to start coming into the rotations more and more. Yeah, just going to start switching it up. And I mean, you guys know I let them guide me. I'm not arguing about nothing anymore. Because when I try to tell them my plan, they're all like, sit down. So I just go with the flow. So another way I've corrupted my children. Can I do what next week, Anna? I'll be here next week. Oh yeah, I'm here every Sunday. I would fly if I could too. I would. You're welcome, Bon. Spirit sass, man. Spirit is sass. They sass me so much. So much. It's guided by Spirit. I let them... It did slap hard, hey John? Anna, they, like I said in the beginning, they kind of tell me how we're gonna do this. They've stepped up their involvement in these weekly sessions, and because they want to keep everybody interested, they want to keep the glow getters happy, and so they told me, yep, we gotta switch it up. We gotta find different ways to do what we do. So. Stay tuned, is what they said. Okay, no problem. All right, you guys, I'm going to skedaddle. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing week. Have a wonderful evening. Get lots of rest, because remember, we are also in Mercury retrograde. So don't make any hard and fast decisions right now. And definitely be aware of your communication. Because Mercury likes to mess with that. Also, your technology, cell phones, computers, even your cars. Just please be very, very careful. I think it started yesterday, the 29th, and I think it goes until like June 22nd. So it's a good just over 3 weeks of Mercury and her foolishness. So I'm just saying. Be very mindful. You're very welcome. As I said, you guys, thank you all so much for being here. I absolutely love and adore each and every one of you, and I am so grateful and thankful that you join me every week. I will see you guys next week, and until we meet again, be well, stay safe, and I will talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.